What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and checking out Let's Build Little Nightmares 2 in Minecraft. This is episode number 48, and we are live as per usual, and I'm here instead of where we were, because this is where I ended up being last time. I don't know. I mean, I didn't end here, but I started here. How do I structure a sentence again? Let me retry. Hello, Black Pyramid. Hello, six. Imagine being second. Actually, you're third because I was first and Black Brahma's second. So this works. I'm always first. Hello, Goldwood. So, I earlier this morning I decided to tackle terraforming this little area. It wasn't that bad. It took me like literally 5 minutes. But yeah, and I started trying to fiddle with. It's not here now. This was from earlier. Trying to fiddle with doing these because I didn't know what I wanted to do for them. I think I have an idea. We'll probably at some point kind of start to fiddle with those a bit. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing this terraforming. This is probably going to be a fairly chill stream. Now, let me show you what I did after last stream. Hello, Chase. Let's go through here. This room you've already seen. I forgot that door was closed. Let's just punch through it like a savage. I did this room entirely. It's fully done. It's pretty not bad. Don't look at those. Pretend they don't exist. I can't censor stream things. If you get the joke, you get it. If you don't, good. And then I did some of this. Now, this isn't a really long area. It's probably like, it'll probably go to like, what, maybe out to like here or something? Somewhere around here. And then the next thing will be the hospital, where I will probably take a break from streaming it for a while and then jump back and finish chapters 1 and 2 entirely, which may or may not include that. It depends on how I finish that. Which you can see the far side of it, not the close side, because it's not done yet. That's true, and hello, Tempe. I can say you missed a majority of the stream. This is the level of trollage we get to. Anyway, we're going to start with this because this is a fairly simple part to do. Not really. I hate doing this part. I don't want to do this part. That's not exactly the image thing I wanted to go. And then we'll probably bounce over to the ravine alleyway thing for a bit, and then maybe pop back here. Depends how long my attention span lasts. I'm hoping for a 2-hour stream again today. We'll see if we get it or not. Okay, so start off with something fairly easy, and that's just bring this wall up, and it shouldn't be too crazy. So you can't actually see the top of this thing, but I can make some assumptions because there's like 6 of these. I don't know why. There's a bunch on the other side of these 2 rooms here. Yeah, I don't really know. But yeah, it's kind of crazy to think we're almost at the 3rd chapter. I'm very pumped to be able to say I finished 2 chapters of this whenever that actually comes. That'll be a little while still, probably. But at least at some point I'll be able to like look at this and be like, man, we're 2 chapters deep and we got 3 more to go. 5 should be easy though. 5 will be really quick, I'd imagine. Although it's going to be probably the weirdest to make only because there's so much like things that are going to require commands and stuff, which is kind of weird. And then chapter 3 is also going to suck because 99%, no, not 99, like 85% of it you have a flashlight and you can't see half the room without it. So it's like, yeah, that's going to be a fun time. So Bing chilling. Sure, we'll go with that. There's a window in this section. I'm just going to kind of bring this wall up as far as I feel like it for now, and then we'll figure it out. Good, yes, sir. But, yeah. And then for areas I can't fully see, I'll kind of just, like, assume things. Which is not necessarily the best thing to do, but hey, it's fine. We'll make it work. Like, I'm gonna have to make the assumption of... I don't know. I don't know what the assumption I had to make was. Just like, you know, up here, and then the front wall, obviously, I'm gonna have to do something for. I think I can get away with, like, just something blank and maybe just a black concrete wall. That's what I'm feeling. I just gotta figure out how to make it work properly. Because I can with the first chapter, I know how to with the first. Second's gonna be most of it's the school, so. But like this, I mean, this is still a second chapter. It's just like, how do I want to manage it? First is easy, though. I have first already pretty much in the bag with a concept. Okay, so there's kind of another window on this wall here, as I already said. Well, that's fine, actually. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I have, like, not really the hiccups. But also kind of the hiccups. Rip-off hiccups. There we go. We'll go with that. That works. Bloop. I need the black concrete, so let me just break through the window. Let me just smash my fist full force through the window so I can get that black concrete real quick. Still mad about the /fill command because I don't think they fixed it yet. Had to mention it. That works. It might be a little higher, but whatever. Well, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I think there's a window. I literally cannot tell. It's so freaking dark. Seriously, man. Brighten your game. I could literally actually brighten the settings on my game. You know what? It's fine. We're just gonna pretend that it's normal to struggle. Bring this out a block here and then go whoop. I don't know how high this wants to be. Probably a similar height to that. That seems fair. I don't want to go too tall because I don't want it to look weird, which, in case that wasn't an obvious thought already, you know, you wouldn't want your build to look weird. But I don't want it to, like, I just don't want it to not work in the scheme of things. Although, I'm actually going to leave it for now. Like, I'll bring this wall up a few more blocks just so it's as tall as the mud brick because, OCD. But because there's more sections here that you can see a little further up, I'm gonna do those and then come back and be like, okay, this wall should be this tall, and then maybe I'll make some assumptions when I make it to that height. Usually what I've been doing is making it only to the height that I can see, and kind of just like, obviously if it's like the middle of a section like this, I can't see the roof, I can see about up to like here-ish. Then I'm just going to make the assumption that the roof is like that. And then that's usually what I'll call a section. Although for something like this, because there's higher points, I want to make it proportionate. So it's like, you know, what do I do here? And then this one, obviously, like, I can see there's something here, but I can't see above that. Well, I can. It just looks blank and empty, though. Okay, this window actually has a... Hold on. There's a little like, thing above it. This one here. Oh, that's cool. Didn't intend to do that, but sure. Why not? Okay, that's like that. There we go. It looks a little strange, but it's how it is, so. If I'm doing another, playing another game stream, I recommend you try Killer in Purple. Interesting. I'm always down for more games. I'm always, like, getting the PlayStation emails about new games. I would have played Garten of Banban 2 if I literally didn't buy Hello Neighbor 2 like 3 days before it released, because I don't want to burn any. I mean, it's only like $5, I think, Banban is. But, you know, I just didn't want to burn any more money after Hello Neighbor 2, because I needed that. I think I've talked about this, but I'll talk about it again, because you can't make me not. I bought it. No, I didn't buy it, but I had free month of the thing. What is it called again? The, Xbox Game Pass, except on PC. I don't know, it's just called Game Pass, I guess. And then I was like, alright, awesome. So I, got Hello Neighbor 2 and just, you know, didn't think about it not being, didn't think about me not being able to play it after that month expired, so I had to buy it anyway. Which was pretty annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, I got through that sentence. I'm struggling again with sentences today, which is always good. I didn't get a good image of the ground, unless I did. Oh, I did! Would you look at that? I thought ahead of time. I, like, can't see, though. Like, it looks like it's dirty, but it looks like it's not dirty. Sorry. It's not. It's just the rain. I pumped up my brightness all the way and then could deduce that. Although there is, like, some weird rock over here. I'll actually make it out of brown terracotta. Maybe it's a suitcase. Who knows? And there's some paper and stuff around. So I'll just plop some white carpet or, like, around in the trash cans, or around the trash cans specifically, because that's where it is. I probably don't want this one here. I do want one there, maybe though there. You know, just add a little bit of detail and color. It looks so much better just to add those few carpets, because it adds so much to it. You know, not to say simple build, but because it isn't a simple build, it's not even close to simple. But just add a little bit more to I guess, more detail to a large scale build. With a smaller scale build, I don't think the detail is necessarily as important. Like, you can go without it. But when you have the big scale, you don't want, like, a ton of just blank walls. Like, I mean, that's kind of a weird thing to say, because, like, all these walls are blank. But, like, when you look at this room might not be a good example. Yeah, this room is a terrible example. One sec. Because this room is a good example. Like, this has the, you know, polished deep slate walls at the floor, ceiling, or not the floor. It has the polished basalt at the floor, polished deep slate stairs at the middle and then the top, and just, like, paintings and stuff, you know. It just looks better to have it. Like, that side looks better than this side. It's my random rant of the stream. Anyway, how's everyone's day going? 'Cause I'm bored, and the chat is dead, so I'm gonna try to aliven the chat. I should do a poll, but then I have to get up and go over to my PC, which is really too much work. You know? Just, like, a lot. Hello, Calvin! Less dead. -1 dead point. I should do some LN, Little Nightmares related polls. I love the random, just, like, blocks. That's one of the funniest parts about the underside of this map. You'll just find the weirdest things. Like, random concrete powders or gravel or sand. Underneath the beach is a whole different story. I've showed that before. I'm not going to go all the way over there, though, because that's, like 2,500 blocks in that direction. So not there, I can't really say how my day's going. Fair enough. You uploaded a brand new video. Nice, Calvin. Well done. Anyway, a wall. Let's build this up. I'll build it up till it's, like, 5 shorter or 4 shorter than this. Hold on, I can just, like, grasp it. 3 shorter. We'll go with that. I shall go 1 higher. Worst case, I trim it down a block. It just feels like it shouldn't be as short as that would have been. 1 block matters, trust me. Every block makes a difference. Okay, blank wall. Now it's time for a... Gonna change this every time for some reason. This is one of those things in this map that just never stays consistent. Is that a good size? Hello, Zero Flush. So, are you what am I making? Is that your question? I'm gonna assume that's your question. Well, I'm not actually sure anymore. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It does stick out further than that. And then it's like 2, 3, 4, 5 tall, maybe? Might be a bit too tall. I feel like it needs to be like a half a block shorter than that. That's fine. Well, let's try to do the things that are on it, as in the kind of handle that's like here, and then the top that's like here. I'm trying making it one shorter. That works, I think. And then something like that. Just to give it a little bit of a curvature for the top, because it does have a little bit. You can kind of see it. You know, that's not the block I wanted to make a full block, but it's fine. We'll pretend that's normal. I might actually take off the side overhang and just do it like that. I feel like that looks better. Well, sort of. It works better in the scheme of things. Maybe it doesn't necessarily look better, because those are two different things, but you know. And there's also a TV just kind of vibing on it. Living its best life. Not really sure why, but I don't make the rules, so I'd ask the TV why it's up there. It's in the center, that's in the wall. You know what? Sure, stay in the wall. See if I care. This is gonna be a little bit weird, I think. But that works. Like, that works for the scale that I need it to be, because I don't want it too big. I could even do this. That's a little bit weird, though. If I had an extra block, I could make it better. Well, let's try adding one more block. And see if it absolutely destroys this thing, because the TV is centered. Nah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Got no problems. This door is actually kind of like this, though. How does it not center, though, doesn't it? Oh, no, it does have a center. It's something like kind of a whitish color in there, so I'm just gonna do that. Because I can't really use that half a block. Although I did make that happen once. They probably fixed it now. Yeah, I think they did. But it was something with copper slabs where you could, like... You could try placing it on the upper half like this, and it would place in the lower half. And then I was, like, showing Gaming Pro, and I pulled out a different slab, and made them, like, a full block. And I was like, what? A little out of the ordinary, but, you know. Let's try this now. I do like that a little bit better. Spruce button. Bloop. Nice. Okay. Fairly small and simple. Gets the job done. Let me see if I actually want... I might actually want to make that spruce instead of dark oak. It's a little bit of a brighter color. I don't even know if I used stairs. I don't think I did. Well, I have them now. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, I did not use stairs. Ah, well. Is that visible? Oh, that is visible. Interesting. Gonna just, like, not care, honestly. Not like it's really worth my time. Extend it by 2. And then we're gonna have a bigger wall. Hello, Fireblind. I'm gonna pull out the trapdoors and then do, like, do I want to do it there or do I want to do it a little bit lower? When I say a little bit, I literally mean, like, it actually doesn't make a difference, and I'll show you why in a second here. Because that's gonna be there. It's just how much space that has of it or shown. I've been using deep side tiles, and I don't know why I've been using deep side tiles. It's more greenish than that. I might actually switch to copper for this part. A little copper roof here. Because I can, that's why. This is where I'm gonna really struggle. So Minecraft is... See, look, I'm on it, but it's not placing. Because it's... See? Okay, wait, why did that do that, though? On it? What? What? Hello? Minecraft? You good, bro? I'm just gonna do it like this instead. That would be easier anyway. It's a little bit peculiar. He has informed me he cannot, he would not be on the stream today, which is nice. Besides, the mods have been doing that. Like, Gamga did one time, and, Random has now, which is pretty cool. Not that I really care if you can, or I think Zach said something, or somebody else said something. But, you know, respect. I don't really, honestly, I'm gonna, like, not be a big whiny man about the mods not being on streams. Unless it's, like, every stream for, like, a month, then I'm gonna start to get a little concerned. But, like... If you're not on a stream or two, it's like, whatever, it's not affecting much. But yeah, he shall not be here today, thankfully. I mean, what? By the way, that was a joke, Random. If you're here and watching this, I'm joking. There's a fence here. I'm just gonna do a flat row of iron bars for now. I'll fiddle with it later. That is a little bit buggy, to be honest. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit buggy. Sarcasm, by the way. That's really freaking buggy. I don't know why it is. Can't do that. Well, can do that. Might do that. No, I'd have an easy solution. Trapdoors have literally been, like, my best friend in this project. I've used them so much. They have been absolutely abused at this point. Like, that's something that I really wish there actually might be something for this. I wish there was a thing where you could put, like, a Minecraft world into, like, some thing, and it gives you the amount of each block there is. Because I'd really want to know... Stone, cyan terracotta, strip spruce... Spruce, black concrete, gray concrete, iron bars, trapdoors. Just like a lot of these blocks would be very interesting. Oh yeah, also I made this. It's a little brick pattern. I think it looks kind of cool. It's more spaced out than I like it, but I can't do much about that. So I am building big nightmares. That's true. Hello, Alfie. I cannot see what's happening there. I can't even lie. Well, I can lie, but I'm not gonna lie. Let's make the fence real quick, because that should be fairly easy. I need iron bars in case that wasn't obvious. That's another block that I feel like there's a lot of. Polished blackstone walls or polished deep slate? Polished deep slate. I'll say 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. That might not be 4. We're gonna go with 4 for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't think it's gonna be. Yeah, it might be 3. I don't know if 3 will help actually, but for all intensive purposes, we're gonna try 3, and then it will be a taller one, which is again 3. Okay, maybe it was 4. Maybe it was 4. It's still freaking out. I'll make that one 3. And that one, I guess, will then be 4. Because this is a little bit... It's taller, too. I don't know why it's taller, but it is. The Earth in Minecraft. Ah, yes, I'll get right on that. Hopefully I'll be done in time. I'm not sure. Ask if you're gonna release this map. No, that's a record. Surprisingly, no. Well, not that I can recall. I'm not sure. I feel like at least one person has asked 10-hour video. I think it'd take a few more hours than 10, Alfie. Not positive on this though. Maybe I was thinking more like 11, you know. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna keep fiddling with this number because it's annoying me. I could make that one 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this one's bigger. Could I live with that being 6, actually? Well, if these are 3, actually, probably not. Because it's not really double. I think that's better. We confirm that there is no in-between bars. There are not, so we can just fill this in then. Easy. This is gonna be the weirdest project, I think, to finish. If I ever finish it, I should say. Because, it might be a while. But it's just, I don't know. It's hard, though, because, like, if I don't want to work on this and I don't want to work on Revived, I have literally nothing on Minecraft to do, so I'm like, I really should start another project, but it's just, I feel like it's too much of a workload for that, you know? It needs to be something small. Well, I was thinking about remaking all the FNAFs, which I know is stupid, but you know what? They kind of need it, so. It's probably more centered than that, isn't this? Is this 3 and 5? It is 3 and 5. Push it down a block then. Remember the RTX one? This would look sick in RTX, I can't lie. Although that would be a very interesting, I did not do that right. It should be like that. There you go. Looks a little strange, but there's nothing else I can really do for it. This gap is the most annoying gap I've ever seen in my life. It's literally like 4 pixels wide. It's actually 3... No, it is 4 pixels wide, I was right. But it's still so annoying. What a gamer. Yes, sir, and hello, Eliano. Dang, it's been a while since you have been in late chat. Okay, this is gonna be annoying, isn't it? Yup. It's fine. Let me just, like, see from the backside. Can't tell if that's the wooden board or if that's the thing. There's like another bar here, though. I'm gonna assume that it's that. And then we have a wall, sort of. There we go. That looks alright. Nothing crazy happening. Oh, wait. This should not actually be like this. This should be like... It's kind of like this size. Not sure why it's so big, but whatever. Nice. Trapdoor didn't break. Check. And this keeps going. FNAF and Minecraft would be cool, but very overdone. That's true. I mean, I have already done it, so... It's just doing it again. But yeah, it is kind of overdone. That is true. Security breach I want to make. That is an interesting one, but that would take so long. I think this is Little Nightmares. Oh, is it Little Nightmares? I never would have guessed. It looks pretty small, honestly. It looks very little. But the FNAF movie said that it was like the new kid. Yeah, I did make that actually a little while ago. Or at least the front of the pizzeria. And then I made it so my FNAF 1 can fit in it if that is worth any bonus points. If I ever did happen to remake FNAF, I'd honestly probably just take my, like, layout and just, like, wipe out the inside and redo it. That's probably all I do. Because I think the layout is fine. Because it's based off the camera, so... I didn't really have any troubles with fitting things in. It's just, you know... It would be very complicated, I'm sure you can do. Yeah, I mean, hey, I can do this, so... The only thing that I think I was talking with XD about it. There's so many, like, back passageways and weird, like, hallways and rooms and stuff that it's just, like, it's so much to do. Like, that's why this is easier. That's why, I remember I talked about this on a stream. I feel like I did. But that's why, like, this isn't that bad. That's why Hell Neighbor isn't that bad. That's why, like, normal FNAF even isn't that bad, even though that's kind of weird with perspectives and stuff. It's like, Security Breach is just such a free roam. It's like the definition of a free roam game with all those weird corridors. It would be really hard to make. Video because I want to see. I did, yeah. Was not that long ago. Just look in the video section. Scroll down to like the 4th video. Oh, 3rd, sorry. Close enough. Alrighty, I'll keep doing this up. I'm gonna, like, do one of those things where it just kind of increases curve, because it can. Like this, probably. I think this is a good height. And also length back. 6 is the length I was going for back. I'll try this. I might scrap this particular concept for it. I might have to do all stairs or some weird combination. Some weird in-between. No, I don't dislike that. It looks fine. Although this is dumb because I just misplaced. Yeah, I think that works. I'm fine with that. Scooby-Doo in Minecraft? No way. Oh, I saw another scene. So now I've seen it the second time I forgot about it. GTA 6 in Minecraft. That would, like, isn't that would do the take a long time? That was a very properly structured sentence, and you can't convince me otherwise. But that would take a while, wouldn't it? I don't know, I haven't played GTA in a while. I don't know, I never actually played 6. I played 5. Fun fact. Like a long time ago. Any other games? I could make Portal, but Piano's already stolen that idea. Actually, from Gaming Pro. Portal 2 would be really fun to make, though. But also, that would take so freaking long. Portal 2's playthrough on a good day is like 4 hours. So, I don't know about that one. But it would still be fun. Like, if I'm doing another project, I don't want a huge one. That's my biggest, like, thing. I want something kind of intermediate, like Rocket League has been. Although, I don't feel like working on Rocket League that much. Yeah, I don't see Minecraft. Entire house and street in Minecraft. Ah, yes, doxing JD game with Minecraft builds caught live. Perfect. We definitely are gonna do another one at some point, Laura. I'm not exactly sure when. I have to talk with him about that. But yeah, we're definitely gonna do more of those. Speak of the dead, I guess that was very ironically timed. Moby. Try to Portal 2 flashbacks to this in the channel. How was that experience? Was it fun? I feel like that'd actually be harder than this. Only because of the way Portal works. Not even just like the way the puzzles are. It's just like some of the with Portal 2 specifically, some of those mechanics are just ridiculous. I'm a man bad? What? I mean, yeah, but what? It's pretty nice to make some progress on this though, because I've been like stuck. I worked on this like a while ago, and then I just have like sat here and be like, I don't want to work on this today. Being important, I think some of the first four. Okay, well that's not exactly, you know, extremely far in. Better than nothing, I guess. Most of the floor is fairly clean. Can't lie. Bro, literally all the pipes are dripping. Why? I have to make those do that too. Is that a good length? I'll go with that for now, and then I can pull this down. Also, turn my phone brightness down, because my phone is boiling right now. That's the thing I hate about turning up the brightness. Your phone just, like, literally turns up, like, 15 degrees. Almost at 4,600. Pretty crazy. This map is very large. Guess that wasn't obvious yet. I know it's kind of hard to tell, like, you know. But it's kind of big. This might actually be shorter, or this might need to be shorter than I have it. But it won't really be a problem if it's too long, because I can just do a few little things and then it's shortened. AKA just wall off whatever I don't need. Simple. Modern problems require modern solutions. Maybe somehow did a JD game collab before. Some angry face emoji plus sus neighbor Discord emoji. That's what she said. For sure. But I mean, hey, he reached out to me and we kind of planned it on the fly, which was, you know, nothing against you. It worked out. The cards laid out in my favor. Or not in my favor, but you know what I mean. Laid out in the right order. That's better. That's what he said, not even she said. I read that word. Look, I just saw that that's what said, and the H-E, and I just assumed there was an S. That was a very bold assumption, apparently. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I think I'm okay with that. Now, the other question lies. Why does it look like the moon is rising? It shouldn't be rising. It's not. I don't know why. It just looked like it was for a second to my eyes. Do I want to make the back windows first, or do I want to make the right, like this little area down here first? That's going to really annoy me. I have to get rid of this for my sanity. Okay, now that my sanity has been restored, I'm probably going to start with that, because that'll just give me some rough measurements. No, maybe I won't, actually. Maybe I will start with this, and then use that to get the rough measurements for that, because the rough measurements aren't going to matter. I can switch the window size more than I can probably switch the sizing of this. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Alright, bet. How big is it? Very big. This big. I'd probably just change what you build to make it more of my liking. Fair enough. I mean, hey, everyone has their own style. That's the hard thing with, like, those, I'll just show, I guess, one random thing, because I can. That's the hard thing about doing, like, collabs with building, especially in Minecraft. everybody's style is different, so like I could build something, or like with that collab, there were some things that probably I did that JD was like, "What the frick is he doing?" And probably vice versa. It's just like, you know, it's just the way the preference works with what you think is looks better or worse or whatever. That's kind of more of what it's the hard part about making Minecraft builds with somebody. In 200 meters, turn right. Okay. I'm not walking 200 blocks, by the way. It's not happening. Or I guess flying, because I'm not actually walking. Alright. That's calculator. I didn't open the calculator, but I got the calculator. Okay. I'll start with mud brick for this part. It's a muddy color. Well, not really. It's dirty. Dirty and muddy are kind of the same thing if you don't really think about it too hard. That should probably be a little further back, shouldn't it? This is such a weird pile. I hate doing these piles. They're so annoying. And they also, like, take a long amount of time. I'm gonna start with all just, like, base blocks for the certain things, and then I can kind of figure out how I want to switch it from there for texturing purposes. Why every once in a while my phone just, like, turns its brightness down? Like, I mean, obviously it does the automatic thing, but, like, I have it at full brightness. It's still at full brightness. It just, like, did a random click down a little bit. Like, why? What did I do to deserve this treatment? I need the brightness that high. It's that high for a reason. Probably because it is, like, boiling. That's, like, you know, probably a safety precaution. But I don't like safety precautions, so I'm gonna be mad and annoyed at it for trying to protect me. Perfect logic. That works. Obviously the mud brick's ugly, but we'll deal with that. I don't know what you map in the weather people I'm just gonna watch from afar in the sky. Bruh, I'm not gonna call. Well, actually, do I want to call him out? No, I'm not gonna call him out. This kind of like, I mean, Gaming Pro was doing that yesterday, but it was something I didn't want help with. Like, he was just, I invited him so he could watch, like, intentionally. But, like, somebody in our revived group will literally just, like, yeah, I'll help, and then he'll join and literally just go AFK, and I'm like, bruh, do something. It's so annoying. Because it's like he's always like, then he's in the way because it's like in the middle of the building that I'm doing, not even like far away, like in the middle of it, and I have to teleport him away. It's so annoying. So maybe he'll tell the truth. Maybe break his arms in half. That's slightly rude, but you know. So that's why she dropped mono because she had no arms. I got it. Sorry, I just spoiled the ending. It's fine. If you don't know the ending, that's tough. Well, now you do, I guess. So there you go. Gray slab. Polished deep slate is gray. Just gotta do this for now. Oh, whatever space is at the back. There's a trash can up here? Just like chilling. Living its best life. I mean, I'll slightly judge, but I'm not gonna judge extremely hard. Floating trash can. I'm actually gonna push that down a block. How long is this map? Full tour 1. Very long. I did a tour in the 1 million view special, which would have gone, I think, up to this alleyway here. If I'm correct, or this ravine, or whatever you want to call it. I think it got this far. But this wasn't done, and there wasn't much here. If I'm correct. This, actually, it might have just stopped here. Like, I might have literally just had this little area. Because I just stuck with this for a while, and then at some point I was like, alright, let's just grind a little bit here. Or because I was grinding trees and stuff. But yeah, definitely I'll get a full map tour out at some point. Probably when the first 2 chapters are done, I'll do some cool things. You could do this, but you can't. You can do this, but you can't catch these. What are these? I shouldn't ask. This is a death sentence waiting to happen, isn't it? This trash can has some weird things happening. Okay, this isn't even a trash can. It's a dumpster. Is that how that would work? I think that's how that would work. Yeah, that is how that would work. Okay. Said to confirm. There are handles, and the handles are a little bit strange. Might just do that, actually. It'll make it easier if I just do like that, because they almost look like stairs that would go the wrong way, and it would just look weird. I knew you were gonna. God dang it! I knew that was gonna end badly, Sam. I noticed now my PC goes up to like 76. I bet I can see the entire map. You underestimate the size. Let me check what my render distance is real quick on this. Because it's not. I know it's not 76. This is 28, and I can't even see the, like, you know. I can't even see the end of the school. My God. Minorly. I think it's a few more chunks than 76. Just a few more. I don't even know what I know my PC goes really high. I don't remember what the number is, though. There's cheese in here. It's not actually cheese, by the way. That was a joke. It's a package. There's a... shirt over the edge. There's also, like, another thing at the back here. I feel like that should actually be 2 more blocks that way, because I feel like that should, like, squish the trash can. Because it looks like it does. But then I don't have too much space left. You know Garden of Ban? I do know Garden of Ban, yeah, small PS5 user moment, epic PC gamer moment. Okay, you know what? I didn't ask. I've just gotten so used to these controls. I don't know, I'm used to it now. So I'm like, I might as well just keep going. Especially since the map's already on the world, you know? No point in transferring it. But yeah, I have played a little bit on PC with Minecraft. Console better. That's pretty good, I think. Now, this side doesn't really go that far. It kind of just, like, ends right at the end of the dumpster. Well, I'm going to make the end span out a little bit more just so it takes up the space that I want it to. Make the kind of strange box. I'm not going to lie. The box here is very strange. But not going to ask because I know that's a bad idea. I'll just start by filling it in fully, and then I'm going to go fancier with it. It's got, like, sorts of cracks and stuff. Like, this is kind of cracked. Yeah, I think that would punch all the way through. Can you tutorial FNAF movies and making sales of FNAF 1 and 2? Yes. So, I made it compatible. Now, what I would advise is I would advise making FNAF 1 first, and then making the front, so it depends. Yeah, I'd use a structure block, make the inside of FNAF 1, or make the FNAF 1 inside, the normal tutorial, whatever, and then go back and try to kind of play with how you want the measurement. Because the measurement isn't going to work perfectly, but it will work. And so, I think it's a few more blocks too, because there's the weird sections that stick in. Just how the doorway works in comparison to where you want the doorway to go into the restaurant is kind of up for your own interpretation. Because the door is centered and the door where I would put it would be in the little hallway at the, like, kind of to the right of the dining area where the bathrooms are. That's where I'd put the doors, probably the end of that hallway. The math might be a little strange, but it should fully work. Build garden, bam. I can build the first one. That'd be a pretty easy project, since I have the first one. Can't kill a creeper, you know, without you. You can't even eat enough without you, with all that sneaky stuff that you do. What? What are you saying, Samuel? Guy destroys cheese on cheese simulator. What happens next is shell shocking, apparently. That just makes it look a little bit better and less bland. And then this wall is pretty much in the right spot now. I just gotta do one of these things. And then obviously do the texturing, which isn't my biggest concern at the very moment, but we'll get there. Yeah, that smells like following along the buildings I tried making once watching your videos. What did you try making? So, the Let's Builds aren't intended to be followed. I mean, you can certainly follow them. There's nothing that says you can't. Just, the intention isn't to, because... Like, that's why I made FNAF, or not FNAF, god dang it, Hello Neighbor tutorials and Let's Builds. Because the Let's Builds, I don't always see the numbers, and I actually had a complaint about that on the custom house, which is like a year and a half old at this point, or older than, no, it's been like 2 years almost since that. I don't know, like, you know, because I didn't count the blocks. The intention isn't, it's possible to follow, yes. With pretty much most projects, this wouldn't be one that's possible, only because, well, for one, it's frickin' massive, and for two, there's time lapses, and there's moments where I don't actually show, and I kind of just build in my free time. This is my free time project, really. This and Revived. Although Revived is kind of a weird one, because it's so, like, bouncy and everywhere with what I'm doing. But, you know, again, not gonna say that you shouldn't follow the Let's Builds, just that's not what they're intended for. They're more so for just, like, you know, just interestingness, I guess, if that's a word. Little Nightmares 1 and 2 just a bunch of sections connected to each other. Yeah, basically. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you should also have space for that, because of the way the FNAF 1 map works. I didn't make it fit, obviously, snugly. That would be stupid. So you'll have room probably next to the office on either side. That, I think, is the best spot that there is. Going to Bam Bam 1. See, I thought about that, but now it's kind of a hard, like... It's just kind of a weird... Why is that glowing? It's kind of just like a weird concept. Or, it's not a weird concept, but it's weird to do now because the game is a little bit older and there's already a second one. Potentially, I could make the second one, but it's just... I don't want to make the first one after it's already been, you know... thrown out there as a game. Do I want to cover the underside of these? I don't think that'll matter. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not really sure anymore. I should make a powdered snow block so you can just fall through. That'd be really funny. There you go, just so that doesn't have any holes in it. Just makes a little bit of everything in here. Just to kind of get that feel, you know. Get the tuff, get the stone, get the... Not the stone, actually. But the mud, you know. Probably throw some spruce in here, too. And some granite. Granite's probably what I'll do right now. Because granite's nice, because it works well with the mud bricks. You don't really see me using granite that much, but it has the right texture and everything, so it works pretty well. It's also a slab variant, which is always nice. You know, we don't get those a ton. That looks like 10 times better. Ban 2, Markup. Nice. How big is Ban 2? That's some corn. Oh my god. I'm gonna die from cringe. Rooted dirt should complement the granite, kind of nice. Not much of it, just enough. Literal dirt. That's good. I don't know if I want to use dripstone. Throw some of these in here, just a couple, not much. Again, complements the granite. Couple spruce slabs. Again, not a ton, just enough. And then I'll throw some packed mud in here. Probably more of this than what I've done for a lot of the other blocks I've been using here. Well, that's cool. There we go. See, that looks so much better, just having that little bit of texture. It adds so much more to a kind of bland area. Hello, Random OL, you're here. Emergency red line. 7 longer than chapter 1. Fair enough. Not like that's extremely hard to beat, but, you know. That's kind of the thing I think I think that was what their intention was. Just make a short game, see if it works well, and then if it doesn't, then, well, guess we're not making another one, but if it does, then, you know, throw out a second one. It's a pretty, like, well-used concept, not to say overused, but well-used. You got Poppy Playtime. That's a similar game and also fairly new. You got, what else? There's more. I know there's more. I just can think of it. I love Poppy Playtime, by the way. That's a really great game. Are they making a third chapter? Is that what chapter we're on? I don't even know anymore, man. I think it is third. Hello, Gomgit. I started streaming when I was cleaning up the Lego West, but oh my god, you bozo. I'm watching it tomorrow. Good luck on subdivision. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you, Laura. I shall see you later. True. A new Act 3 interior coming soon. It's actually finished. So it's not really coming soon. I guess it is coming soon still. But not necessarily in the way that you'd think. Alright. Let's start to get some things down here. This is so draining, though, sometimes. Like, doing all of that texturing is just draining. I don't know why. It's not hard. There's nothing hard about it. It's just boring. Remember the entire how many team just sections are? Probably the entire thing. I don't know. That's a conversation I'll have to have with the revived squad. Gulping these nuts. Haha. It's my favorite pastime. I mean, what? I didn't say anything. Let's, before I do anything else, make the vent. Because that'll take like 5 seconds. I love how many times they literally, like, have to make sure you can't just, like, leave without 6. That's the best part of this game. I'm gonna actually make it so the little door things open. Because I can. There we go. Alright, it's time. This actually shouldn't even be cyan terracotta, it should be spruce. Fun times. At least almost all of it. All of it might not be. I'm gonna probably make this flat, and it's kind of dumb, I know, but it'll make sense. At least to me, it makes sense. So, okay, let me find the center real quick. Do the same thing on either side. The center should be, like, maybe, I don't know. What is it? Hello, Zach! Matt, you Tobin. That's great, honestly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm just gonna guess there. Oh, pff, not gonna guess there. That's very wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19th one I'm breaking. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 and 17. 14 and 16. 15 and 15, is that right? It is correct, okay. And I'll probably do this, and then... You should just know at this point, random. LN2 is the easiest one to guess. Okay, okay, just, if you see a lot of cyan terracotta and strip spruce, it's probably Little Nightmares, too. In case that specification was not known. Do I want to add some depth into this? I feel like I do. I feel like I don't like everything being flat. Let me just try a window design before I do anything, though. Ah, but those would connect if I did that, so I can't really do that. I guess I could do it forward. I guess that's fine. LN2, for sure. 11 people in here, 11 strangers. I agree, XD. For sure, Samuel. Kind actor scaled up 400%. Ah, yes, I'll get right on that. I've thought about making Act 3 in, like, Little Nightmare scale, and I'm not sure why. Like, I don't know who it was, but there's that image that you can see on Google. If you search the dark one, no, like, there's the image of the one on Google where it's, like, the really big Act 1. I want to do that. I don't know why. And just, like, actually make the individual, like, planks and stuff. I think that'd be fun, but also take forever. And I don't think I have that kind of time at this point. Well, I do. But you get the point. Yeah, I'm gonna push the cyan in a block. And also, I need spruce planks. I cannot keep doing this with the slabs. Where's Valvin? Good question. He probably did. They're gone. I stole them. Confiscated them. Confiscated them after they were lodged in my car door. That's a great sentence. Do it? Okay. Probably wouldn't, though, because that would take so long. It wouldn't be extremely hard, though. I could literally just use my Act 3 and just, you know, keep the same proportions. And the same rough scaling and stuff. Guess I gotta bring a stair up. Whoopsies. Yeah, I think that's a lot better. Even just that one block. I also have to confirm that it is actually like this. I can see the windows on the left. I just gotta confirm they're on the right, too, and how many tall it is. I don't have a car, actually, but I can drive. We're building Green Mansion vibes? Is that what you're saying? I can, I guess, understand that. Because you play with it too much. Why? Just do the Ellen scale with A2 or something? Yeah, that would be more fair. Alpha 1 would be pretty interesting with that, actually. Alpha 1. I want to, but I can't find the motivation or wherewithal to do it. I don't know why. That's one of the few houses that I just do not want to remake, and I'm not sure why. And I went to do it a while back. This was before I remade all the acts and stuff. I was gonna do Alpha 1.5. Never could do it. I just didn't want to, and I don't know why. I have something against them, and it's probably personal. Hello, Marcus. Okay, it's one window tall on this one. Are they the same window, or is that a different window? That looks like a different window. You know what? Feeling this isn't even a window. Feeling this is a balcony of some sort. What in God's name is happening? I literally cannot see what's happening in that corner. This, I don't think is an actual... Yeah, I don't think this is like this. I think this is a different size. It's... If I had to guess, I would guess like this. That looks like a TV, god dang it. Full block's probably too much. I'm good, how are you, Marcus? Home 4 is the best only ever 2 build. It's not that it's bad, there's nothing bad about it, I just don't want to make it for whatever reason. That does look a little bit better, I think. And this is a window, and then the other one's a balcony. So I'm actually not going to add the glass in the, this. I'm just going to add black concrete behind it. God, that is trippy. The black concrete is weird. For whatever reason. Force mod Matthew. Definitely you, random. That's just not something I'm gonna say on stream. I have no preference with mods. They're all mods because I think they are worthy of being a mod. End of story. Little Nightmares 2, my god, random, you're so stupid. Get it right. That's a joke, by the way. Just in case that wasn't clear. That's a joke. You're not that well, you might be stupid. That's not for me to say though. That looks pretty cool, actually. I like that. Yeah, you definitely are the worst mod, Ganga. Yeah, I am joking. I'm not gonna pick anybody. I'd be one of the inactive mods if I had to pick somebody. Only because they're inactive. Not because they're bad at modding. So you spelled Crazy's name right, but nobody else's. This makes perfect sense. Or Crazy. So I'm gonna say it, Crazy. Newest mod, but I've been mod for a long time. Been a mod for a long... It has not been that long, Zach. It's been like 2 days. Version are you building? Yes. Good question. The really big one. I don't know anymore. There you go. How that connect somewhere. You were the first mod. You were the first mod, that's true. Longest tenured mod, but not the longest mod to ever exist. Alright, hold on, wait. This is... I think it's this here, although I cannot tell. So I'm just gonna make it this, because I don't know what else to make it. And then... There's like something at the top, though, that kind of comes down more, and it's weird. I'm just gonna do, like, 2 things at trapdoors, like... that, and then 1 more down, I guess. So I gotta go out another block, don't I, on either side. Looks a little strange, but it works, so... Can I have mod? No, you can't have mod, Gomga. Get out of here. PlayStation. A lot of the time it is PlayStation, still. Just because I like the PlayStation controls. Judge me all you want, I don't really care. Controller for the win. Ayo, if you 5 or 6 hit me up, alright. Noted. That's incredible. I'm gonna assume you mean height. Like 5 or 6 feet, like 5 or 6 inches, 5 or 6 meters, like 5'5", 5'6". Like what are you thinking here? That crooked looks crooked. I think I'm gonna make that crooked. Do I want to make it crooked? That's so much work, man. This is just gonna stay here forever, I guess. What is it, like, here? No. I'll go one further. This one I have to do right now. I can probably wait on the other one. But this one I really want to do, because I might go over to the Ravine thing and work a little bit more on that. But this one's, like, really hard to see how it is supposed to be. And since it's on my mind, I'm like, let me just do this real quick. At least one of those has to have been put. That looks weird. This looks really weird. One, two, three, four. That is intentionally off-centered, yes. It's a great phone, but I didn't ask. Project unsub. I'd cry. Came out here to pick up a cupcake and go back home. Oh, okay. 5 or 6 light years. Sure. Frame measurement, but that's a crime. You're a crime. I don't even know if I have it so people can follow me. That's a 50-50 chance. Hello, potato troops. Oh my god, it's Sans. I haven't had a snowball fight in forever. Oh, the memories. Forgot I couldn't do that. I'm getting somewhere with this. I guess somewhere good. I'm not honestly sure. Just somewhere. Part of the game is this is the end of the second chapter, just before you get to the hospital. So this right here is the vent that takes you to the front of the hospital. Maybe this room will help. Whoop. Ah, Minecraft ambiance. Want to build Endertail? Perfect. Great spelling. Couldn't have spelled it better myself. Let's go over to the Ravine for a little bit here. So I can look at the concept for what I want to do and also fiddle with it. Because it's a concept that I need to think about. Smack. That hurt. Sounded like it hurt specifically. So my thought is, right, this corner, this is where things are weird, but like this corner, maybe like here or something, it goes in a block. No, not there. Ooh, how is that gonna work? I guess you can then just ride that curve, couldn't it? For when it has the curve to use. This is actually a weird one. Hold on, this is a really weird one. My thought was to bring, like, this corner in that way as well, but then that would be, like, really awkward to work with. Because essentially, I think every time it would come in this way, it would also have to go in, like, diagonally instead, which is a little weird. Although I guess I could just break, like, 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows. Hello, Gaming Pro. It's a brutal chapter, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, hospital's pretty bad. I'm not sure. This is fairly easy. I know what to do for, like, this. Obviously, the back, whatever. That's so difficult. But, like, the sides are just weird. Especially this one. This one's flat, so it doesn't really matter. I can do whatever I want with it. And I could just leave it like that. That one you're gonna see, though. My original thought was to bring, like, this and then have it curve back. Kinda like how that is with the flatness. But that just didn't look good. Let me just try ripping off the Band-Aid. So see, because this is past that, it has to be gone. Be like here, I break, and then this goes a little further. Hopefully this works, because if so, then, or if it doesn't, then I'm destroying all this for nothing, which would be very upsetting. That makes it look a little bit more pointed, which is a little strange, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, I think that can work. That's really the only option I have. Now, this wall I can probably stick with it being flat. Just with, like, these blocks here, these little ones are going to be a pain in my butt to do. Fortnite and Minecraft? No! Please, no! Surprised more people haven't tried to make that, honestly, or at least Fortnite-related things. Ooh, this is where it gets really awkward. Oh, let's see here. Well, this will actually thicken it out more at the same time, so that's fine, just weird. Just very weird. And then I think the next one is also at the same. Yeah, it is the same. Positioning. I love the squeak of my controller, it's great. This just goes the same as it would any other way. It's not bad. The bottom doesn't matter that much, because it's all going to be fogged out, so you're not going to be able to see the bottom, probably. Just having it there is nice and useful, because it gives you a better feel for how it is supposed to be and everything, you know. But it's not the most important thing, so I shouldn't oversweat it. We're feel harder than my Spanish grades. Dang, that's tough. That's true, it kind of did, though. Like, it was the hot game for a while. Minecraft died, and then Minecraft resurged back, and Fortnite kind of stayed sort of relevant. It is still a little bit relevant, it's just not as relevant as some other games. Rocket League's better. Make a building? Oh, sorry, that's hard. I don't know if I can do that. Wait, what was this? Gaming Pro? I did not see this message. Is this something I should know? Bruh, that sucks. Is that the thing that you said it was gonna take, like, really long to do? Is it that one? Because if so, yeah, that's painful. Ah, interesting. Yeah, that's painful, though. Losing old, like, or I guess not old, but losing files and stuff is always the worst feeling. There we go. Yeah, that works really well. This was the pre-drop. Or at least you got something, I guess. But that is still painful. Oh yeah, this is unrelated, but I guess also kind of funny. I was scrolling through old worlds to try to find one the other day, and I ended up finding the secret neighbor world. The secret neighbor case. It was not to the progress level that it should have been, because I guess, I don't know, it just kept the save data for whatever reason when it was transferred, and it was, not that bad. But it was just like, oh my god. That's great. Because it was only the front, it was like the first episode, that was all it was, but it was still there, and I was like, huh, interesting. Hello, Solomon Feltz. Is it normal for me to have uploads scheduled to the end of April? I mean, it's good. Might as well have them ready in case, I don't know. You need to have them ready for some reason. That's very descriptive, isn't it? Bro, this kills my fingers. But that's true. Yes, I did. It is, very much so dead. They are in Revived. They exist. Not much of them, but some of them. Return of the Guest is actually the one that I'm furthest along in. I don't know if, Crazy was following the Secret Neighbors Let's Build. I don't know if he finished that. Crazy, if you're here, do you have any, input on this? Filling this gap's gonna be weird, isn't it? Finished schedule. Didn't like it, so I stole another scheduled video. Fair enough. Gotta do what you gotta do. No finish. You did not finish? Is that what that said? Or you did finish? Be more, because I'm gonna assume that means you didn't. Minecraft Terraria, asking for a friend. Minecraft! If you're really asking this on a Minecraft YouTube channel, just think about that for a second, Potato Troops. Remember the second part? But I don't even have the gameplay. Remember the gameplay? Didn't finish. Okay. Add it to the list. Things I'm gonna force you to do against your will. That's a pretty smooth curve, I think. The curves aren't that hard. They're just kind of boring and dumb and well, this entire thing is boring and dumb and stupid. But it's fine. This is good. This is normal. This is standard procedure. I think this is a really long one on this section. So, like, this is gonna not... Oh, no, this does go to the end. Interesting. No, I gotta do the same to this side. This will be fun. I gotta destroy all the stone, though, that shouldn't exist, which is, like, literally all of this. I gotta make sure I don't destroy too much. Just gotta make sure this one looks as good. I mean, this one doesn't matter as much, actually. That one kind of... This one matters. That one matters. The one over there that doesn't even have anything matters. Just, like, kind of the backside ones. I guess the front side ones. Oh, one day finally accept the fact that my death was an accident. Yeah, it was an accident. Cool build. Thank you, Marcus. It's only taken a few hours. You know, just like 1 or 2. That's a joke, by the way. It's taken a lot of hours. More than I would care to admit. That's where things get weird. Bring down another one. I'm just gonna keep bringing them down until this works. Let's be honest, they'll eventually line up, right? Hopefully. Alright, time for the next one. Bunch of pipes going all over the place. That's... I don't like pipes. Pipes are bad. I don't know what I have against pipes, I just don't like them. Kind of gave up on making it okay enough. I'm just like, whatever, man, just do it. That one's a little bit more clunky, but it's fine, I guess. Not really a ton I can do. You got connection in the car, by the way. Nice. Anne Marie posted video saying I got 211 veins. Nice, Anne Marie. Mine is the veins part. That concerns me. I'm such a cool guy. Yeah, that's okay, Mr. Samuel. Whatever you say. 4K on your popular video? Which popular video? Be more descriptive than my popular video. It's like naming a video my video and then never changing, or Minecraft video and then never changing the title. If anybody gets it. Go fair walkthrough. Nice, nice. Most popular video? I'm assuming. Alright, this should line up fairly. Line up, I don't know. It's gonna line up. Like, what do you want from me? Hopefully, at least. If it doesn't, then that's a problem. I'm literally not gonna be able to feel my fingers by the end of this stream, but it's fine. I'm used to this. Your July 18th power outage with 2.7K. Nice. It's always kind of funny to watch, like, the most popular video just slowly get, like, crept up on by some random other video. Until it absolutely explodes. One of the two. I remember, first ever 1K was a hot cocoa inflatable video. Second was, I think, the museum. The museum out of nowhere just, like, surged. And had the lead for a while, and then Act 3 laughed in its face and is, like, significantly above anything else. Really want to see one of these videos do good. Like, top 10 out of all my videos good. That'd be nice. Alright, now this will be where things get a little bit complex. I'm gonna bring that across instead, because it'll line up better if I do it that way, probably. Tight space. Avengers. Yeah, I know what you were saying. I was just making a joke. Had to prank you. No no typo gets past me. My face. Ow, that's my face into a wall. Except not a wall, but a fake wall. Can you go through a fake wall? Like, is a fake wall just like something like that looks like a wall, but you can just walk straight through it? Or is it like, what's a fake? Like, what is a fake wall? No wall is fake. Am I asking too deep a questions right now? Should I lay down on the questionable category? This is a serious question, though. I'm genuinely curious. Your Christmas Eve power is 2.4K. Not bad. I think my most popular is like 30,000 ahead of anything else. It's kind of crazy how big the gap is. Ooh, speaking of big gaps, that's kind of large. Well, it's not the craziest gap. It's just it might take a little bit to get it right. Get it to close in on itself. If I don't fix the /fill command by the time I'm finished this, there's gonna be problems. Just saying. Like, how much I really need it for this is kind of absurd. These are pretty easy, though, these corners. It's literally just, like, alternating between which side you're placing the row on, and then eventually it'll just line up like that. Nice, that's pretty good. I like that. I think there's also, like, giant rocks in the middle of those, although I don't know if I'm going to actually add those because they're going to be really just weird. There's 90K. Yes, sir. That's kind of crazy. It's like the quantum physics. No, nobody likes physics. Closing 4 views. How did you even follow? I guess you have not that many videos. My least popular probably has no views, to be honest. I had some no view videos at least at some point. I don't know if I still do. I'm sure some of the newcomers have gone through. I did use dripstone here. God dang it. I'm sure some newcomers have been like, what are these old videos doing here? Oh, my timestamp. Okay, there it is. Sorry, the timestamp just didn't appear because I was trying to check what it was and it just didn't show up. Okay, you know what, random? I don't want to hear it. Anyway, I've been watching your videos for a while, but your subscribers going viral on the gritty. Thank you, Marcus. Yeah, it's been kind of a wild past couple of years with the growth. Let's bring this wall up more. Gotta end where we started. Don't think that's how this project's gonna go. I'm gonna really need, like, something where I can just, like... I need, like, things in my inventory where I can just click on them and they make me teleport to certain spots. That'd be pretty nice. Like, I should do that for, like, at some point each chapter, just, like... Alright, let's go to chapter 1 real quick. Boop, and then I'm at chapter 1. I'm sure that's possible. Commands are wild. How did you find that so quickly, random? Don't mind the voice crack. Assuming this is an actually accurate measurement. Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, we didn't do a ton here, but we did enough to have some things done. Just when this fridge has been around this Among Us, you get to live. Uh-oh. I don't like these odds. Yeah, so this isn't going to go too much taller, because this section doesn't really go extremely high. And then everything will kind of just line up with that. Not exactly, but, you know, it'll kind of roughly be evened out. Is that an NHL video? Interesting. That honestly doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. $4 years ago. I should make an NHL channel, honestly. Although then I need to buy the new game, and that's lame. Well, I might end the stream here, because it's been a good 90 minutes. Actually, before I end it, I'm going to bring this wall up, too, just so I can make the stream time look longer. Because it's funny that way. This will be like 5 seconds, but you know what? Whatever. Who's counting? I'm counting. Okay. Yes, sir, Marcus. I always love reading the chat. It's fun. And then, well, usually it's fun. You'll get those people sometimes. You'll get those people. Nobody here is bad, though. I don't dislike anybody in the chat right now. Everybody chill. Wonder how close I'll get to world height limit on this. I'm just thinking, like, these are, like, most of this map is, like, a good amount of, like, there's a good amount of things above 100. Like, 100, I think 50 is somewhere where the max is. Like, that looks like that's 100. I think this is the tallest thing. I think this is, like, 151 or something. Hold on, I need to check this. This is important. Tiny Frog video. 6 cats on. Alright, that's great. Good stream for the 20 minutes I think I was here for. You were here for a good amount of time. Yeah, this is at 163. I was way off. So, I mean, you know, it'll be interesting. Because that's halfway from 0 to the height limit, so... You know. The signal tower might, like, literally touch the top. Well, that's where I'm going to actually end this stream now. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video as I saved this into the playlist as per usual. Have a fantastic day or night, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.